And D-Wade just looking like get gritty with you feel me?
That was the most gangster I've ever seen.
But when I saw you, I was like, this one is the guy.
Man, that man gave me 16 quick ones.
Man, D-Wade, I ain't never seen nobody perform like this ever.
For Durant. Oh, Wade, what a play! Wow.
Picked up by Wade, who's got 5 points. Into Marshall. Oh, what a shot! Spectacular play!
Attack from Jermaine O'Neal, got a piece of it. Wade, oh, a facial! Yes, and a foul!
Up right here for the Heat.
Thomas,
Wade
with a steal, with 2. Wade puts it up for the win!
Yeah, baby!
He did it! He did it! Dwyane Wade with the steal and the game winner!
To truly understand Prime D Wade, we have to look past the highlights and look at the numbers. Because what Dwyane Wade did at his peak should have been statistically possible for a 6'4" guard. Down 2-0 to the Dallas Mavericks in the 2006 finals, a 24-year-old Wade put together arguably the greatest solo rescue mission in NBA history. He didn't just win a ring, he snatched it. He averaged almost 35 points and forced his way to the line an absurd 16 times per game. Wade was just relentless, driving straight into the chest of 7-footers, absorbing hits, spinning the ball off the glass while crashing to the floor and getting right back up to do it again. But it's when you look at the defensive side of the ball that the math starts to break down. Wade wasn't just an elite scorer. He is the greatest shot blocking guard to ever live, passing Michael Jordan with 885 career blocks. He would routinely bait opponents, letting them get a half step ahead just to trail them into the paint and rise like a free safety, swatting layups into the front row. It all peaked in the 2008-09 season, a season so unreal it stands completely alone. While winning the scoring title with 30.2 points, 7.5 assists, and 5 rebounds, Wade became the only player in NBA history to record 2,000 points, 500 assists, 100 steals, and 100 blocks in a single season. We rightfully talk about Kobe and LeBron dominating that era, but the data proves that for a 5-year stretch, Flash wasn't just chasing them, he was right there next to them. And when you factor in the pure, unfiltered fury he played with every single night, the game might never see another player like him again. So that's why I got a list of NBA legends and players explaining how amazing prime Dwyane Wade was. Enjoy the video, man.
Then when we got in the season, his determination and his ability to score the basketball and do the things that he did with the ball was amazing to me. But what was even more amazing to me is when we went to the finals with Dallas and he took over the whole championship series. He averaged like 35, he was making incredible shots. And I just went to the whole team and I said, look here, this young kid has a lot of talent and ability, and I think he's gonna be a good one. We gotta let him take over the game and do it. Shaq, you gotta step back, you know what I'm saying? We gotta give this kid the ball. And when we was giving him the ball, the things that he was doing was getting to the basket, shooting fadeaway jump shots, 1-footed step backs, and a jump shot that he was having, and running down the floor and doing amazing shots. I said, this kid has an knack for it. And when I seen that, I said he's gonna be a great one in the NBA.
Wade taught LeBron way more than people want to give him credit for.
No, they taught each other.
Fuck that,
For
you
sure.
tripping. He had one already. He didn't know how to win. He was a young superstar that played with a bunch of B niggas. He never played with no nigga like D-Wade. As soon as he got with D-Wade, he learned all that shit. Not only that, he got even more nasty. He's finna whoop Chalmers in the fucking shit. He never did no shit like that. He was always wanting to be nice, dancing and shit before, taking pictures. You remember Brian in Cleveland before he got to D-Wade?
Yeah.
And D-Wade made him nasty. He made him a fucking problem. Bro, if D-Wade ain't on that team, bro, we might have beat a Bosh and Bron team. Real shit. D-Wade was that big of a presence. And D-Wade just looking like get gritty with you feel me? He had to, Lord, Bron became a better player going to Miami, to me.
Yeah, but D-Wade is, what I'm saying is D-Wade sacrificed that. He sacrificed
He was the biggest, listen.
You know what I'm saying?
What I'm saying is, he did what I did. He did what I did. He took himself right out of it, so it wasn't no issue. Hey, big bro, you got the...
Dwyane Wade reminds me of a superhero movie where a kid grows up and he does all these weird things and he does not know he has the power until he meets a powerful figure and they tell him, hey, you're just like me. D-Wade was a fabulous player when I got there. When I was, leaving the Los Angeles Lakers, I had the ability to tell them, I want to go to Miami. And the reason why is because we all watch other games. So during the playoffs, I'm watching Miami versus Charlotte. And D Wade is giving it to my main man, Baron Davis. And I'm also the type, I don't really pay attention to who's who. Like, I always tell D Wade, I don't even remember playing you during the regular season. And I used to love going to play against Miami because of Alonzo Warren. I never even seen you before. But then when I seen him, he had something that I seen before. And I seen it in Penny Hardaway, and I seen it in Kobe Bryant. So when I was getting traded, I said, I want to go to Miami.
How would I describe D Wade's game?
Look out, here he comes.
Flash, speed, power, elegance, shiftiness.
He looks like he's moving in slow motion. Next thing you know, he's getting down the lane, Euro-stepping guys, making athletic plays.
Oh, Wade puts it in.
I still remember, the game winner he hit in the postseason versus the Hornets.
Here is Wade. Yes, the rookie Dwyane Wade.
He really blew up in the playoffs, and you could just see the greatness begin to swell in him.
Wade puts it up, puts it in.
When I joined the Heat, I saw he was a guy that played hard. So he's a guy that had a lot of grit.
Oh my! What a play by Dwyane Wade!
You gotta love a guy that dominates and plays the right way.
Wade the alley-oop, and a monster jam by O'Neal.
Be able to go down there and to be a part of Wade County and do the things that we did in 4 years, 4 straight finals appearances, 2 rings.
What he brought to the court every day, his attitude that he brought every day, it was just incredible.
We fight, let's go!
That championship that D Wade won,
the first one,
and the style he won it in was insane. Everything was downhill, pick and roll to the cup. I'm scoring tonight. Dolo. Shaq was out there.
Yeah.
But second option. And he had shooters around him, and Posey and Antoine Walker, and he had backup point guards that could help him. Who that sound like? James Harden. James Harden played that same style. A pick and roll, going downhill, big that can catch a lob with shooters around him, and I can go get you a bucket. James Harden played that same type of style. He didn't have that moment that D Wade had, being able to come down 3-1. Pat Riley, Miami Heat organization. There's a lot worked in D Wade's favor, and he had to show up, but there's a lot worked in his favor for him to win that championship.
So talk to us about how good Dwyane Wade was.
I don't even know where to start, bro. I think he's like the third best 2 guard ever, bro.
So MJ, Kobe, D Wade.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a chance to know him post-career, but I mean, he was just a motherfucker. D Wade was the one dude. Remember, you're always supposed to push him to the screen, but he would direct the screen and go baseline
every
and
time,
spin
bro.
and then dunk.
He can get through cracks and crevices like no other, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Strong, agile.
He sweat more than any human I ever met in my life. Sweat, bro. He changed jersey every third time out, man. Every third.
Just too much?
Yeah. Great dude, though.
Great dude.
Booby. I call him Booby from, what's the movie? Friday Night.
Friday Night Lights.
Yeah, I used to tell Pat Riley, you want to win, bitch, you better put Booby back in.
I started seeing Shaq be mad about we're not getting him the ball. And I just told Shaq, I said, Shaq, listen here. Look what young fella did last year. You see how he took over stuff, man. They lost in the Eastern Conference Finals. You guys lost in the Eastern Conference Finals. That's why Pat came and put all of us together. He wanted a championship. We're here now. We got to stop this, man. I said, man, we're going to make him be the first here. Period. You got to do this for me. And I told Shaq, I said, do this for me. Just let him be the first here. Let him go and do him. If we get you on the block, just get there and score. And when he agreed to it and bid in, man, D Wade, I ain't never seen nobody perform like this ever. He had 35. And I was like, this is incredible because this young kid was giving them the blues. And he was making shots everywhere, getting to the hole, dunking. And he guided us all the way to that championship.
D Wade was awesome. And, when I got there with D Wade, I was like, you know what? I'm older. I'm tired. It's your team, D Wade. First thing I did with D Wade, we went to a restaurant. I told him all the stuff that happened bad with me and Kobe. And I said, I'm telling you this, D Wade, because this could never happen between us. And I said, tomorrow when I go to the press conference, it's your team. I'm gonna follow you. I'm gonna be your consultant. I'm gonna be your consigliere. You're the godfather. I'm the top lawyer. We worked together, and we did. And he was great. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have that championship because I really didn't have a Shaq-style finals. Dallas Mavericks did a good job of fronting and backing and double and triple team, but I was always taught to utilize my teammates.
D Wade, Miami, get to Miami. Yeah, you. Right to the room.
Yeah. Flash. I got to guard Flash. I remember I had to guard him. Larry got fouled. Like Larry got 2 fouls quick, and I just finished talking too. Oh, just went in the paper. You know me, just hot. This is why I stopped fucking with players. I was like, man, they was talking about D Wade coming to town, and I was like, we'll just guard him like they did in the Olympics. Like the Olympics, they just like screwed me. Like we'll just guard him like they did in the Olympics. He can't shoot, right? And then I and then I watched like the game before, and I was like, oh. Hey, anybody got D Wade's number? Yeah, give me the number to the hotel. I'm calling, hey man, look. The media, they messed that up, man. I'm trying to soften this blow, bro. I'm trying to soften it. I ain't mean it like that, man. Right? And they was, oh, no. I understand. Cool. Woo. I can see it in his eyes. He didn't accept that apology. And that man came into that arena. Man, that man gave me 16 quick ones. No jump shot. Didn't even think about it. Nigga, spin dunk. Dunk. I'm like,
people forget how explosive.
I'm like, man, I ain't mean. I really didn't mean. Hey, brother, I ain't really mean none of this, man. Use your words. Say something to me, man.
He picks Harden over D Wade because of longevity. Man, I played against both of them, and really both of them in their prime. Like I played D Wade. I came into the league. They was winning championships in Miami. But in saying that, man, James Harden's so fucking good, bro.
He's so fucking good. Bro.
He's so good. The reason I'm going to pick D Wade, I'm going to pick D Wade. He won championships, and he won championship as Finals MVP, carrying the team in his 3rd year. I'm going to pick. Yes, he had the Diesel, of course, and Diesel changed everything. But I'm gonna pick D Wade because of that reason. I'm gonna also pick D Wade because I think if Harden stayed a 2 guard, his career isn't necessarily what it is today. Him changing over to the point guard changed everything. Now, don't get me wrong, he still would have been an all-star, he still would have been perennial, all of those things, but I mean the dominance that James Harden had as a point guard, I don't think he would have had that same dominance as a 2 guard.
Dwyane Wade is one of those guys that will be described in his own box. He just did so much for the game, played it at a non-traditional 2-guard way. You always thought of a 2-guard as a scorer. He's one of those first guys that a 2-guard had the ball in his hand, made his teammates better, athletically did things that we hadn't seen before from a guy that size and far as physicality. Dwyane Wade is one of those guys that just self-made himself into a first ballot Hall of Famer and one of the greats to ever play the game.
And my cousin's like, man, I'm telling you, he's from Chicago. This guard is just unbelievable. He dunks everything. He's relentless. I'm like, can he can dominate at this level? He's like, no, I'm telling you, Mar, like he can do it. So to see the series he had against a prime Baron Davis, you know, as a rookie, and to see his career, and those were some of my favorite battles.
I think I was part of sort of his coming out party, that 06 finals, where he really grew into the superstar he became. We couldn't handle him after, you know, the first 2 games, and he basically carried the team to the championship that year.
Rebound Wade, the Miami Heat, they win their first championship in franchise history.
I tell you, Dwyane is a phenomenon. You know, if he's not talked in terms of the MVP, then I think they're really not giving it a fair assessment of the MVP. I think no matter what you can say about his team, you take him away from his team, I'm pretty sure they would not be as successful. As you take away LeBron and you take away Kobe, you know, I'm pretty sure those teams would still be competitive. Not to speak down on his teammates, just in terms of how much he represents offensively and defensively on that team and the leadership, you know. So that, for whatever reason, never goes into consideration of the MVP. And I think, you know, that should have some real hardcore understandings that, you know, this kid each and every day, if he's not playing, they don't have a chance to win. And then when he does, then they can beat anybody on the basketball court.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. And what's your favorite Dwyane Wade moment? Comment down below. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, and until next time.